Hey everyone, Julia here. I just wanted to come on and do a short video about something I've been dealing with lately, and I think a lot of riders who are adult amateurs can totally relate to this. So it's just a busy season of work for me lately. Just been working a lot and unfortunately have not been able to get out to the barn. And I've been feeling really guilty. I got out just a couple of times to sort of say hello, check on her, give her a nice little brush and an apple, but not really be able to spend time and ride. So I want to first say, if you find yourself in this position, first of all, give yourself some grace. Um, Balancing this intense of a time commitment, the hobby that, well, I can't even really call it a hobby. I feel like the time commitment that comes with riding and taking it, even somewhat seriously, it's a huge time commitment. So, first, just want to say, give yourself some grace. Um, you know, if you can't get out to ride, what can you just go out and say hello, spend a few minutes, put your head in your horse's neck and get a good, nice sniff of their horse smell. So that's my first piece of advice is give yourself some grace. And my second piece of advice is I think it's also how you frame it in your mind. So you can sort of think to yourself, well, I'm not getting done what I need to get done. And how am I going to keep moving forward in the things that I want to work on with my writing? But instead of thinking of it like that, if you have to take any sort of week or a few days off from riding, think of it as a reset. So instead of thinking like you're starting from square one, think that you're starting with a fresh slate. So sometimes I find that if I'm struggling with something in my riding, if I take a couple of days, let myself just kind of do some other things, focus on what needs focused on in that moment, and then come back to it, sometimes that problem I was working on with my horse actually goes away. So give yourself some grace and also, take that time to just reset mentally. My third piece of advice is that if you can just stay consistent, you will improve. I think a lot of us just feel like if we're not getting to ride, we're not getting to improve. But really, it's consistency over a long period of time. So, how often are you getting out on average throughout the year? If you're still getting out to ride as much as you feel like you can and you're doing your best, then that's all you can do. It's really important as riders to, stay consistent, even if we're only spending 15-20 minutes in the saddle. Like today, I just did a pretty short little flat. She was awesome and did a little jump school, and I'm calling it quits because I have stuff I have to take care of, and that's okay because I got my time on her and I feel like we both benefited from it. So really the key is consistency. So if you're not able to come out for certain periods of time during certain busier times of life, it's okay. It's all going to come back and you're going to be just fine. I can also attest to that because I spent almost 2 years out of the saddle and I came back and I'm feeling within the last 8 months like I've um, really come back and like I'm getting my body awareness back and things are sort of coming back and I'm putting it all together. So consistency is key, but it doesn't have to be every single day. I think all of us go through this where we have seasons of life that are just busy. You have life commitments, maybe you're moving, you have a new job, you're trying to figure out the balance of everything, and it's okay. Riding is still important, and even if you can just take a few moments, if you haven't been to the barn, to just set the intention of spending some time to think about your horse, I think even that can go a long way. So I hope you found this helpful. Again, I'm Julia, and thanks for watching my weekly show here at the EC Network. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to hear other helpful tips about all things riding, training, horse care, and even just the lifestyle of being an equestrian, I share a video every week, and I would love to have you a part of my community. So just go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe below so you never miss another video.